More apologies from embattled LA City Councilman Kevin De León, along with some tough questions as calls for his resignation only echo louder. Meanwhile, the LAPD confirms it is investigating who secretly recorded the racist conversation that led to this whole controversy. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand live in downtown LA with more. Jory?
Mark, Kevin De León said he was so embarrassed and ashamed at the damage done to the black community of Los Angeles that he's been hesitant to address them directly. That changed today, but still De León, defiant as ever, saying he will not resign his office.
I made some flippant remarks that I regret.
Kevin De León continuing his apology tour with a stop at Tavis Smiley's radio show at KBLA and the host pushing back hard.
It was a comment that you teed up about a black child, and that black child was demonized in that conversation. I ask again, sir, is flippant the appropriate word for something that egregious?
Yeah, I shouldn't have used the word, period.
But Smiley also challenging the embattled councilman on the content of the meeting itself, which discussed getting Latinos more representation at the cost of black seats.
When I hear that tape, and when other black folk I know hear that tape, they hear y'all plotting and planning in that meeting to come for black folk. Y'all were coming for y'all shanked us. Y'all shanked us in that meeting. You don't see it that way?
No, I don't see it that way because I see the outcomes. We protected black districts.
I'm going to cut you off. Because it turned out that way doesn't mean that wasn't your intent. Your intent was to come for us. It just turned out that the districts were protected.
But De León once again refusing to step down despite continued calls, including this morning at his own council meeting, which he missed. About 24 people screamed through the entire meeting.
Mr. De León is doing these interviews, gaslighting, in my opinion. Resign.
Even new council president Paul Krikorian, who was officially sworn in today, is now looking into ways to remove De León from the council.
If a council member is not performing the duties of a council member for a certain amount of time, then the council can act to remove that council member.
And tonight, the other side of the leaked recording, which itself may have been a crime. LAPD Chief Michael Moore revealing today that the 4 people heard on that tape, De León, Nuri Martinez, Gil Cedillo, and former union leader Ron Herrera, went to the LAPD on Friday, and the police are now investigating.
The assertion that a crime had been committed, that they had been unlawfully and surreptitiously recorded, and they asked, and we're conducting that investigation.
Now, Chief Moore was asked specifically today whether it was those 4 members of that phone call, the 3 council members and the union leader who went to the LAPD on Friday, and the chief said yes. However, Kevin De León's office contacted us tonight and said he was not a part of this and didn't know that it was happening. It is illegal in the state of California to record someone without their knowledge. That appears to be what happened here. And so the LAPD is now working with the state attorney general's office and the city attorney's office through this investigation. Reporting live in downtown LA, Jory Rand, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC 7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.